Have you ever entered a room and you scan the room and you see that one person? That one person that looks so confident, captivates everyone's attention, and seems to never run out of things to say, while the rest of us is trying so hard to know what to say, to make a conversation, and afraid of saying the wrong thing. These top 5 tips are really going to help you to meet new people, to close deals, to become better in your personal connections. And number 1 is to praise or compliment, but not the person, the act. Here's the thing. If you say something like, "Oh, Mary, you're so good," it can kind of like seem favoritism or even make the person feel embarrassed. But if you say something like, "Oh my gosh, your chocolate cake, it's delicious," you're praising the act, not the person itself. Or, "John, you're amazing." No, just say like, "John, that woodwork that you made is just fantastic." You praise the act. It will make them feel happy. And the more you see somebody happy, the more you feel happy. And it gives you a great vibe and a great energy. And remember, how do you feel when people give you a compliment, on something that you've done? It feels amazing. So make other people feel that as well. Number 2 is to listen. The more you listen, the smarter you become. The more you listen, the more you know about the other person, and the more you will have things to say. Because here's the thing, people love to talk about themselves. I've read countless of books from influencing people, making friends with anyone, talk to anyone, people skills. And if you're lacking confidence or shy or introverted, just like, I was for so many years, shy and no confidence, I'm still an introvert and that's okay. But if you focus on what the other people is saying, you'll pick up things to say. If you're curious about the other person, you will be able to ask them questions, let them talk about themselves and get your attention away from yourself, but put it on the other person. An actor actually, who is Cillian Murphy, who is quiet, but yet so confident, and he earns so much respect, and people love him and like him, and yet he doesn't speak at all. I made a video about him, and if you can be that quiet, confident, and just say the necessary, listen to other people, and pick up on things that they say, and say something like, "Oh, did you read that? Where do you come from? Where are you working? What are you doing?" Just make it all about them. Listen more, and it will really help you grow your confidence in your conversations. Number 3 is to make people feel important. Here's the thing. There is this human innate desire to be recognized, and everybody has it. It's human. If you can make people feel important and recognize them, they will instantly like you. How you do that? It's super easy. First, you listen to them. You pick up what they're saying and you know more about them. Second, you compliment them. Third, you use their name. This is a huge tip and a huge trick, is to always add the name, make it personal, use their names. And number 4, use words like you, your, yours, not I. Make it all about them. Make them feel important. Recognize them. Number 4, set people's mood. This is super easy actually, and people will instantly like you. And that is by setting the mood. And it's super easy because if the first second before you even start talking, you give a smile, it's a law of human behavior that people tend to respond in kind of the behavior. So what I mean is that if you give a smile, automatically you're setting the mood, you're setting the atmosphere, and people will respond back with a smile. And then when you start talking, it makes it so much easier because people already are in a good mood and they're already liking you, and then you start your conversation. A smile is contagious. Try it. Number 5 is saying thank you, but not just saying it. You have to do it specifically. There's an art to say thank you. And here are the 5 ways to do it. Number 1, mean it. You gotta really mean it. Not just thank you, mean it. Number 2, say it really clear. Not mumble like, thanks. No, thank you. Really articulate. Number 3, use the name again. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, John. Use a name and make it personal. Number 4, Make the eye contact. Don't say thank you like this. Oh, yeah, thanks. No, thank you. I'm looking at you. Make the eye contact. And number 5 is practice it. Literally every day. You go to a coffee shop, you go to the supermarket, practice it as much as you can and just literally look at the person and say thank you and mean it. Because that way you'll practice it so much more in your daily life and it really, really helps. Practice these 5 tips and you will get so much better in your social interactions, in social situations, in conversations, in making connections with people and talking to people. Hold on, because don't forget those really important body gestures. It's really subtle, but it makes such a difference. So make sure you practice these. Check this out in this next video and I'll see you there.